So what gave you this particular idea to travel across Africa to raise awareness of people there living with Parkinson's?
It goes back a long way, actually. I've always wanted to do this trip ever since I joined the army, in fact, just slightly before. So it's always been something that's been in my mind. And really, I wasn't going to let my own condition stop me doing it. And that really created the impetus to make the trip happen.
Obviously, there's no cure for Parkinson's, and there are a lot of places and cities and towns across Africa where people just don't have access to a neurologist. What sort of concrete impact do you think that you can make with this trip, as you talk to people and as you endeavour to raise awareness?
I won't be able to produce neurologists out of the hat or produce lots of drugs or anything like that. But what I will be able to do is to raise awareness of what it's like, not just for me, but for those people I meet along the way, to describe their own situation and to make people more conscious of what they're going through. Because anybody who's got Parkinson's knows what it's like. Anybody who lives with people with Parkinson's has an idea of what it's like. But to actually have it and to suffer the consequences of poor medication, short numbers of neurologists, etc., makes life significantly more difficult. And raising that issue to everybody is really paramount in my case.
I mean, a lot of people, think that they understand, what Parkinson's disease actually is and what it's like to live with it. But I was really struck when I watched that clip of you talking about the loneliness and the isolation and really the feelings of worthlessness that you feel on a day-to-day basis. For those people watching who sort of know a little bit, know the basics about this illness, but don't really understand really emotionally what it's like to live with this, what would you say?
Blimey, watch the film and watch this documentary I'm going to make. The single biggest thing about it is that there is so much that people don't know. Everybody knows about the motor problems, the stumbling, the tripping, the buttons, the writing, the dribbling, all that sort of stuff, which is very demeaning. But it's the consequences that has on the way you lead your life. And honestly, it just makes you want to clam up and cut all your contacts with people you love almost sometimes, because it's so difficult.